Salam alaikum. Ta-a-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a-a, tho-o, ta-a-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a-a, tho-o, ta-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a, tho-o, ta-di-ki-na-tom, 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 tadhikinathom, dit-ding, tadhikinathom, dit-ding, tadhikinathom, ding. Welcome to today's episode of Konnakol 2020, the series in which every day of the year I am showing you something about Konnakol. I am Carlitos from Slovenia, and today is June the 14th. And we continue with the series of Abhiprayams, that is, of basic exercises, that we started in episode 164. Today is the third episode in this mini series. So if you haven't seen already the two previous ones, I really recommend you do it. Otherwise, you won't understand a lot of what's going on. Today's exercise focuses on the standard phrase for 5 beats, which is recited as Thadhikinathom. Here is the structure of today's exercise, and the very first thing that you'll notice is that in terms of general structure, the X's at the top, everything remains unchanged. And this is why I love this exercise so much, because it really helps us Westerners get to grips with pronouncing and reciting phrases that, are not very integral to Western music, such as, sevens, fives, things like that. So when we change the value of X to 5, which is the length of our main phrase, we get the numbers that you see on the middle over here, should be, which are 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and 10. And then on the second line, the very familiar tirmanam, which is 5, 5 gap, 5, 5 gap, 5. And since our main phrase is Thadhikinathom, the way in which we're going to recite all these figures are going to be multiples or variants or extensions of the phrase for 5 Thadhikinathom. That means that the number 10, it's performed in such a way that each of these syllables is extended so that it lasts 2 beats. In other words, Thadhikinathom. And the 15, it is Thadhikinathom. The 20, Thadhikinathom. In case this is not clear, every time I clap here, we are counting 4 because we are in a subdivision of 4 chaturashra, nadai, madhyama, kalam. That is the correct term. You should know all this, but just in case. And again, I bring attention to the shorthand notation I am using over here at the legend section. So that means that when the way of performing the 25, let's say, is that each syllable of Thadhikinathom should last 5 beats. And specifically, it should be grouped in groups of 2 plus 3. So it is ta-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a, tho-o, because 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then the 30, the phrase for 30, it is we are going to perform each syllable lasting 6, because 6 times 5 is 30. And we're going to group them in 2 plus 2 plus 2. Ta-a-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a-a, tho-o. And then finally, our way of performing the 7x, which is the first phrase that opens this Abhiprayam, we are grouping each syllable in 2 plus 2 plus 3. So it's ta-a-a, dhi-i, ki-i, na-a-a, tho-o. It might be a bit difficult to get around this, but with practice, you'll get it. And finally, the gap that we have only twice in this composition, that is the 5 between brackets, we are going to recite it as dim-ding. So dim-ding. And as always, careful with phrases that last 3 beats, such as ding. You need to pronounce all the components, the, n, and g. Otherwise, you'll get into trouble. And here you have the transcription that I'm always in favor. I actually encourage you, if you want to take a screenshot of this. There's always the transcription as well in the YouTube description of the video, but this might be easier. by all means, take a screenshot, try to learn this on your own, or press the pause button now and then come back when you're ready. Because now, when we have the transcription, what we do is that we recite this again at the slower tempo, and you, the audience, try to do it with me. So far, I'm not doing any Instagram videos, live videos, or anything like that. So this is as close as it gets to having some interaction. It might change in the future. Anyway, whenever you're ready, we start. So let's go. Taka dimi, taka juno, taka dimi, taka juno, ta a, di-i, ki-i, na a, tho-o, 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 Thadhikinathom, 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 ding ding, Thadhikinathom, ding ding, Thadhikinathom, ding. And I decided to highlight all the different phrases as I recite them in red, because I realized earlier today that it might be quite difficult to know exactly where you are at all times unless you have some sort of guidance, because we have many in this particular exercise, many cases in which we repeat one particular syllable, such as, ta, a, di-i, ki-i, and then we go, and it might be easy to lose yourself, to lose the sense of where you are. So starting today, which, as I said, the phrase 4-5 is always when the fun begins, I will start highlighting things like this, and tomorrow things are going to get actually more complicated. So yay for highlighting and for more time editing the videos. Yay! Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, you are welcome to share this with your musician friends, or leaving a comment about what you think in your YouTube comments, or reaching out to me in my social networks that are over here, because I'm always keen on receiving feedback. Thanks a lot for watching. I have been Carlitos from Slovenia, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.